Okay, I have a lot of thoughts about this, and I wanted to like compile them together in one video. Um, the way y'all treated Seunghan is disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna come out and just say it, bro. There's no way. There's no way that what he did made what he did was deserving of this type of treatment. There's no way. I just can't wrap my head around it, bro. Like I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I have a video and y'all wouldn't believe who it is. It's D'Angelo Wallace. He did a video on this and he talked about the Seunghan situation and I have a lot of thoughts, bro. I wanted to at least like I don't know. Like I don't know. Like I don't understand it. I'm not gonna say too much right now. We won't get to the video, and then the thoughts are gonna come. Hopefully they don't be too out of the ordinary or too outlandish or out there, because at this point it's getting mad disrespectful, and y'all need to be ashamed of yourselves. Like real shit. You should. But without further ado, let's check it out. Come on, let's do it. Oh gosh.
To sum up today's entire video in a single word, it would be disheartening. There's nothing worse than the story in which the bad guys win and then the credits basically roll, but unfortunately that's exactly what's happened here. There's a K-pop group called RIIZE featuring this member named Seunghan, and he's been embroiled at the center of a controversy that has been going on for over a year now, in which a very vocal portion of RIIZE's fan base didn't want him there because they were mad at him for the stupidest of reasons. But unfortunately, this is all come.
Imagine being mad at Imagine being mad at someone for their past when their past is not that crazy. It's not that crazy to me. Like for real, like it's not that crazy. He didn't deserve all this shit. He didn't. What the fuck? God dang, man.
Come to a head recently because they finally got what they want. Seunghan is fine, but he's no longer with the group. And I think the story of how this all came about really needs to be discussed more, because despite the insanity of the behavior involved, it's actually gotten very little media coverage. But first, welcome. My name is D'Angelo, and
What's up,
I
nigga?
am your professor of Parasocioeconomics, which is a very real degree that I definitely do have. Or maybe this is just me broadcasting myself, talking in my room like YouTube used to be. And then
It's been a while. This nigga updated his fucking studio and everything. Nigga got long hair now. Shit.
today's lecture, we get to cover something I don't usually look at too much. I know the world of K-pop has tons of interesting stories, but it's not something I usually look up. But even I, who is sort of disconnected from all of this, still found out about this, because a lot of people are working hard to inform everybody about what's going on here. So here's what happened. So when the boy band RIIZE was introduced to the world, they had 7 members. And that time between the announcement of a group and their official debut is a big deal in K-pop. That's when people get to know their members, their backstory, and decide who's their favorite. And one of these members was 21-year-old Seunghan. He's 21 now, but actually when this controversy started, he hadn't even turned 20 yet. So different K-pop groups have what are called concepts. You have groups where they're supposed to be really cool, really fashionable, really edgy. But a huge part of the way RIIZE was marketed is that they're just kind of normal guys. They have like a very unflashy Instagram. And this,
which is cool, which is one of the reasons why I do like RIIZE, is because like they're not, it seems just like a bunch of guys who love music, who can dance their fucking ass off and sing their asses off, are just like making, like they feels normal. Like it feels like, man, we got, like, I don't know how to explain it. It is obviously, it's not relatable in my opinion, because I'm not a fucking K-pop star, but just like the way that they came on and the way that I found them was like, wow, I like it.
This is where things get kind of weirdly ironic, because despite presenting the group as just some dudes, Seunghan's greatest controversy, his biggest sin, the thing that these people are so mad at him for, is the fact that before he joined RIIZE, he was just a normal guy. So it's very widely reported at this point that K-pop stars are often not treated like normal people. And it goes so far that even just them doing things like dating each other somehow turns into a controversy. I have this CNN article from a few years ago pointing out how like these two other group members got into a controversy over dating, scandals involving drinking, drugs, or even dating. These are all like heavily scrutinized and looked down upon. As for those other two members, Hyuna and Idan, it says while they did suffer from coming forward about their relationship, they also saw a wave of support from a section of their fan base, which experts said is evidence of a gradual shift in attitudes, driven in part by a series of revelations about the tight controls and grueling work schedules in K-pop, etc. And again, this article is like 6 years old. I believe at this point that
Hyuna will do whatever she wants. I'm not finna talk about that.
the dark side of K-pop has been done to death. We know it's like this, but it turns out those attitudes were not shifting quickly enough. So I am not going to show you the photos that sparked everything because they were leaked. But basically, imagery was released showing Seunghan kissing a woman.
Wow.
Pictures showed him smoking cigarettes, and I promise you, that is it. Like people.
Y'all niggas is mad at him for kissing a woman and smoking a cig. I'm not a cigarette smoker. I don't know. I don't remember. He was smoking indoors or something? But like, don't they smoke cigarettes over there? Like, it's okay. Underage smoking of cigarettes. Wow. Kissing a girl. Wow. So you're telling me that all that shit is deserving of death reefs? Are you fucking serious? You dead ass though? You like, for real? When you got people who are literally predators, predators, predacious motherfuckers. Y'all not doing no death reefs. I'm still seeing people who are supporting this man. Tail. There's people who still supporting him on TikTok. Like, I'm seeing this shit like, they will never make me hate you, Tail. But the same person on this motherfucking label is getting thrown through the ringer because he was kissing a woman and smoking a ciggy. Was it consensual? If it was, what's the fucking problem? There's no fucking problem with this, bro. Like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, why is shit so backwards? And then now my brain goes to think of fucking Jesse. Like, I'm just like this shit is insane over there. It's insane.
People tried to connect dots and spin it into this whole big controversy. But literally the core of this issue is that before this guy was ever actually in his group, RIIZE, back when he was 19 years old or younger, he was seen smoking a cigarette and kissing somebody. So,
like, bro, if they're, I'm not gonna lie, gang, if they are marketed to be normal, you can't get mad at them for being normal, bro. You can't get, that's like, y'all just want these niggas to not do anything. The whole killers, the thing that's going blow me is like, this shit is weird. This shit is so weird. Like, I don't know. Do y'all want idols to be humans or not? Do y'all want idols to be humans? Do you want them to have the freedom to do whatever they want even before they become idols? First of all, if he did this before he was an idol, I don't know if he even thought about being an idol. If he did, okay, so but he kissed a woman and smoked a ciggy. Was he not doing his job? Was he not doing his job right when he got there? Was he not? What the fuck are we doing here, bro? What are we doing here? Like, y'all, like, it's like sometimes some K-pop fans and stans who are very unreasonable will be a driving force to pushing an idol to doing something to themselves. Like, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Like, at this point, we can't be doing all this stuff. We can't be doing, like, first of all, the things that are happening on the internet are being transferred into real life. Like, the internet hate is one thing, but there were people who literally formed Funeral wreaths in front of a building to where he saw that shit, bro. To me, I'm not gonna lie, that's a fucking death threat. First off, I'm trying to figure out what do y'all over like I'm just asking my American ass, I'm American as fuck. I just voted and everything. So this is me from my American lens. But from what I'm thinking is like, isn't death sacred to the point that y'all have a ceremony to where y'all do what y'all do with the funeral wreaths? Is that not sacred? Do y'all not care about the sacredness of things like this? Like, do y'all care about this? Do y'all believe in karma? Do y'all believe in shit coming back to you or being disrespectful, cuz? Cause I haven't seen no shit like this. Y'all niggas did that shit to Yoongi too. And it was a bunch of people trying to guard that shit. That means like y'all are doubling and tripling down on this type of behavior. But then when y'all get exposed on the internet, then you want to cover your face. What the fuck did you think was gonna happen? Like, for real. Like, what do you think is gonna happen? Y'all think y'all could just talk shit and do whatever you want to certain people and the actual fans aren't going to try and like stop y'all? Like, huh? Y'all think that shit's untouchable? Like, y'all think y'all untouchable and shit. And then I was hearing some other stuff. Y'all was going to do some wild shit over at Mama in LA. Like, y'all niggas know when y'all touch this soul, people in America are fucking crazy. Y'all not finna try that shit. Y'all not finna do that. Like, I don't know what y'all think. Like, sometimes I don't understand the mindset. And I be trying to just mind my business. But this shit is annoying. Like, this shit is fucking annoying,
presumably
bro.
in a relationship. The kinds of things that in no sane world could ever be considered a scandal, but yet here we were. The backlash that he was getting for people finding out that he actually had a life before the band was so extreme that he had to put out an official apology. I'm getting this translation from Soompi, and he basically said, "I sincerely apologize. Due to my personal issues, I caused harm to the team at a very important and critical moment ahead of our debut, and I disappointed the members and staff. He also apologized for not apologizing soon enough due to anxiety. And he said, from now on, I will prioritize the team. I will behave more carefully. This is honestly terrible. Literally.
Niggas apologizing for just being a normal guy. That's crazy. I got a question. I don't know. Is this like for everything that happened, is this just like a way to save face? Is this a way to save face or something? Like, why?
Really badgering somebody into apologizing for nothing is really painful to watch. But no, he said, I will do my best so that you can feel my sincerity towards the team and fans through my actions. I apologize once again. This might single-handedly be the least necessary apology I have ever seen. And I'm not blaming him for making it. It's just the fact that he had to make it is insane. And surprise, surprise, that apology did absolutely nothing to stop people from overreacting. Mostly because the people he was apologizing to were already so unreasonable. No logical person is going to get upset over a teenager doing teenager things. So the vitriol did not subside, and SM Entertainment put out a statement saying that he would actually be taking a hiatus. So as Wikipedia outlines, SM Entertainment is one of the largest entertainment companies in South.
SM is on some crazy shit, bro. Like, this shit is annoying. This shit is really annoying. Like, the thing is, like, the people talking about RIIZE is 6 and all this shit like that. Do y'all not care about the bond that these guys created to make music for y'all? Like, niggas are ostracizing this person and not even giving a fuck about like everything that happened. Y'all are forcing this man and forcing SM's hand to get this nigga out of the group, not giving a fuck about how it could affect the other 6 that you keep saying RIIZE is 6. It's real. It's like, bro, y'all are using him as a fucking example. Do y'all not think that's going to have any type of irreparable damage to the other people? Like, what? Like, what?
South Korea, and they're tied to a lot of enormous names in the K-pop world. A lot of people are very upset with the way SM Entertainment handled this.
But they don't handle shit the best of ways any fucking way. Like,
I agree with them. As you're going to see, SM seriously drops the ball here. So in their statement, they actually blamed him for this. Seunghan is feeling severely apologetic and is reflecting on himself for causing disappointment and commotion to not only the team and the members, but also to fans due to issues regarding his personal life that are being leaked. And so
My question is this like saving face because of Teo? Because when everybody found out that Teo was on that type of shit, are they just like cutting ties with people just because, just if the fans say, yeah, all right, fuck it, we gonna cut ties? Like what? I don't understand this. I really don't. It's really giving me a headache, because what the fuck? And whoever's mad at me, you could say what you want in the comments about how I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm spreading misinformation. But bro, no.
circulated recently via social media and online communities.
This shit don't make no sense.
By criticizing Seunghan before you actually criticize the leakers? How is this even real at this point? Seunghan feels mental pressure and responsibility, so after deep contemplation, he relayed his intention to halt activities for the team. We also judged that it is too difficult for him to continue activities through this situation, and respecting his opinion of no longer wanting to cause harm to the team and members, we decided on the indefinite suspension of his activities. So they basically said RIIZE will now be a 6-member group. They then, after that, said, oh yeah, by the way, guys, leaks are bad. Individuals who are leaking and circulating these videos and photos are even using malicious means of creating groundless false information. Yeah, maybe you could have led with that, but at the very least, they said they would consider legal action against the cyber crimes and threats, which we're going to get into in a second here. Unfortunately, some of the
I don't know. I don't think they finna do that. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all. I don't trust this shit at all. Niggas is just fumbling the fuck out of these situations.
These threats did not remain in the cyber realm, but they ended it by saying, we will continue to do our best for the protection of our agency's artists. Thank you. Yeah, I think you guys can get rid of the artists part. It's giving protection of your agency.
Real
but anyway,
shit.
even just in the
Real
comment section
shit,
of
bro.
the Soompi article, people are like, this whole thing is so annoying. He's getting canceled for doing normal teen things. Bro just debuted and now he's on hiatus. What he did was just what some teenagers did. Now that
Like, what do y'all expect? What do y'all expect these idols to do before they debut? Like, y'all want them to just train, go to school, eat food, but not certain things, have a little fun, but not too much fun. Not too much fun now. You don't have no fun now. We gonna cancel your bitch ass. Don't have no fun, cuz. You better not have no fun. Nigga. You having fun, nigga? Watch out. Watch the 2D pictures come out. You ain't finna have no career. Don't have too much fun now. Like, what do y'all want these people? Like, what do y'all want these people to do?
was last year, and I guess the silver lining for many RIIZE fans or people who like Seunghan was that he wasn't technically dropped. This was a hiatus, so there was always the opportunity for him to come back. But nevertheless, RIIZE did continue to perform without him. You can see on this Wikipedia chart, he was there for their first release, but then right here, where it turns gray, he stopped working with the group, but they put out a couple more projects. So for over a year, the story just kind of existed in limbo. Would Seunghan come back? Who knows? RIIZE was just 6 members. Seunghan was of course referenced within the fandom, and there were a great many people who wanted him to come back. So you can imagine their surprise actually when just a couple weeks ago, it was announced that Seunghan would be returning to RIIZE. We would like to cautiously make a statement regarding member Seunghan's return. Seunghan acknowledges that his past actions were wrong. God, we're still blaming him. And he has currently halted activities for nearly a year while deeply reflecting.
The fact that this, like, in hindsight, this shit is so sad, because niggas they said 40 something hours later, 2 days later, oh, never mind. I'm sorry, fans. I'm sorry, RIIZE fans. We're so sorry that we announced that he's back in the group. He's gone. Protecting agencies, artists, right? Protecting agencies, artists, my asshole. Why the fuck?
And feeling apologetic to the other members and his fans. The other members, by the way, were not even mad at him. One of them released a whole statement about it, as you'll see. But yeah, they really wanted to drive home that Seunghan's past actions were not appropriate as an artist, which is insane.
He didn't do it when he was an artist.
While he was an artist. Anyway, they acknowledged that
Fucking
Seunghan fans were kind of in limbo this whole time, and we empathize with those feelings. And they decided that Seunghan will be returning to the group. They wanted to kind of gradually tie him back into it, starting next month actually. actually, in November. So even though aspects of this were obviously still ridiculous, it was still good news. A lot of people online were very psyched about this. You've got people on the K-pop subreddit saying, we missed you, welcome back. Roller coaster of emotions right now. Like, these fans were honestly going through it because they had actually just dealt with false reports that he was leaving permanently. This like fabricated news article ran and people were very concerned. But no, people got their happy ending.
Niggas is fucking like, why did y'all do that? Why did y'all do this to us, bro? Like, why? What in the hell?
Or at least those people got their happy
Fuck.
ending. Not just on Reddit, but like Twitter, even once again in the Soompi comments. I can't believe it. I'm glad he's back. Finally, I'm so happy I'm in tears. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. His scandal was just dating and kissing his girlfriend and smoking underage. And yeah, I honestly feel like that point can never be reiterated enough. Yes, this was the only thing he actually did. And yet, the people who were mad about this, they were now angrier than ever because they had just been shown that they actually have no power. You can't just bully somebody out of a group because you don't like what they did, especially when they did nothing wrong. So instead of just, I don't know, burning their RIIZE CDs like people used to do, they were like, you know what? Let's just skip to the death threats.
Like,
so
bro,
this is really, really messed up. But outside of SM Entertainment's building, people ordered and placed funeral wreaths.
Nick, do y'all know how insane this is? Y'all ain't got shit else to do. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck, bro? This shit can't be real life.
Sure how I'm supposed to react to this, but yeah, they basically staged it to look as if Seunghan had died. And I mean, if this can't be interpreted as a death threat, I genuinely don't know.
Like, do y'all have no shame? Is this not shameful? Is this not shameful? Y'all can't do this. What the fuck?
What can. And I mean, besides this, people were also just sending literal actual death threats. I don't know what could possess somebody to act like this, because at this point it's not even about K-pop, it's not about fandom or anything. This is just ugliness. This is insane bullying,
bro. That's a lot of
here. This one says RIIZE is 6, so I mean the implications,
because this is wild. This is wild. You shouldn't be like, imagine, bro, imagine you're on your computer, you typing in this shit, you just I'm on RIIZE is 6, RIIZE is 6, trying to order death wreaths and shit. You walk out to the motherfucking thing and like you like try to like place them together so perfectly so they could see, so they all could see it, and you just leave and go home proud of yourself. Like, you're proud of yourself doing that? You really feel good in yourself that you're a part of this problem. Now this, like, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not trying to go to the complete extreme, but if this man did something to himself, what I'm saying, and this is from my brain, I'm asking you, would you be proud of that? That you are a part of that? That his blood would be on your hands? Knock on wood. Hopefully none of that happens. But like, there are steps that can and possibly can lead somebody to feel a certain way about themselves in all of this. Let alone the dude. Let alone this man. This man is he's literally here like, bro, what the fuck did I do wrong? Fuck it. All right, I'm sorry. I apologize that I did this. I apologize that I did this when I was a kid. I was immature. I'm sorry. I try to focus more on the team. Niggas chilling on hiatus. He comes back. He's probably happy as fuck. Like, oh, wow. I can't believe that you guys are letting me back. I'm so happy to do this. Hey, guys. Hey, members. I'm back. The members like, hey, Seunghan, you're back. The fans are like, oh, my gosh. This is so happy. Everything is nice. The sunshine is coming over the clouds. And then 2 motherfucking days later, niggas say, psych, never mind. He's gone. Like, okay, so 1. You don't care about the artists. That's 1. 2, you really don't give a fuck about the fans for real. So what is this about? Y'all trying to save, like, are y'all trying to save face? Like, regardless, there's funeral wreaths outside your building. You would think the people who are happy that Seunghan is back will be so much more happy to support them instead of the people that aren't fucking with him. So we're just we're cutting our nose to spite our face or something. That's what we doing. Is that what we doing? SM, is that what we're doing? And y'all allowing this shit to happen? Niggas is allowing it. We're allowing this to happen. We're allowing this type of behavior to happen. Cyberbullying is one thing, but when that shit goes over into real life, that's when it's like, all right, bro, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. You need to stop. You need to go outside. You need to touch grass. Don't order funeral wreaths to somebody's fucking building. That is disgusting. That is immoral. That is wild. You ain't shit. Point blank, period, blood. Y'all, like, I don't understand the thought process behind people, bro.
Are just absurd. The artist Jay Park, who actually used to be in the industry, he was signed to JYP Entertainment, which is another big South Korean media group. He called this out very well, actually. He said the funeral flowers were disgusting. The same people who sent them will be the first ones online mourning the tragic outcome they fought for.
Like, real shit, bro. Like, y'all niggas be driving people. Some people don't know, bro. Some people don't know or don't give a fuck that the internet can drive people to unaliving themselves. I don't know when it will be taken seriously, but the internet is real. These comments are coming from real people. The feeling of the person reading these comments is real. Y'all niggas think y'all could just use this shit as a dumpster fire to do whatever you want in the name of, oh, I was just trolling. Oh, I'm sorry. I really want RIIZE to be 6. When it comes to somebody's life, all that other shit does not fucking matter. You can't take these accolades with you when you go up there, okay? Or when you go to wherever religion you believe in, to wherever you go. Like do y'all niggas not care about people's lives? Y'all niggas don't care about people's lives, bro. Y'all don't give a fuck. Like, I'm trying to wrap my head around it. Y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all care more about the other members, that you don't even realize that this type of behavior can literally leave that one member that you're ostracizing to doing something to himself, and that affects the other members that you say that you care about. You don't even know that you are inadvertently affecting those other people. But no, y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all don't care. Can y'all really call yourselves fans? Can you? Really? Can you? Fuck out of here, bro.
God forbid tragedy occurs, but I've been on that side before and it was close. I can't imagine the trauma it would cause someone that young. Yeah, 21, you're a fully grown man, and that's true. But I bring up people's age to say that they're responsible for things when they have committed wrongdoing. This man has done literally nothing wrong. He is very, very, very young. I, at my big age of 26, can't imagine going through this now,
older than
let
me?
alone then. Jay said anyone involved in the flowers should be tried for attempted murder because that is what that was.
Thank you,
This
Jay
is
Park.
a strongly worded statement, but I don't care. I agree. I know what he's saying here. To want someone dead because they got back in a K-pop group and you're mad about it.
Do you know how fucking crazy that sounds? Y'all motherfuckers be boggling my mind, bro. I don't understand it. You niggas want somebody dead for some shit like this. But there's people. Y'all don't care about niggas' lives, gang. That just gotta be what it is. Y'all don't care about people's lives. Y'all just want your fucking music. That's what y'all just want your fucking music and your fucking merchandise and all this other shit. You want to be the person to make a point because you want to be the main character in some bullshit ass story like this. You really are the main character in a story like this that you put you were involved in putting funeral wreaths and setting this shit up. The fact of the matter is that either somebody did this, like, I don't understand how you can do this and nobody stops this. Either y'all did this in broad daylight or late at night. Regardless, this was able to happen, and it's happened multiple times. Y'all don't give a fuck about people's lives. I'm convinced. Y'all don't give a fuck about people's lives, bro. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way this man's getting death threats for kissing a woman. And hopefully it was consensual. Shit. Kissing his girl or in smoking.
You shouldn't even be allowed to be called a fan at that point.
Niggas not
as I
fans.
showed you, most of the people I was running into were very happy to see Seunghan rejoin RIIZE. So this isn't a case of like, oh my god, all K-pop. No. But when you have reasonable K-pop fans, even if they're the majority, how are you competing with people sending hundreds of funeral wreaths in real life? It's just a really disgusting situation. And so that's why I'm not entirely surprised that just 2 days later, he's out of the group permanently. This isn't a hiatus. This isn't the same thing as last time. And I'm sorry, but this is a disgusting statement. After the announcement of his return, we ruminated carefully on each and every one of the opinions and responses sent in by fans, and we realized that our decision had actually hurt fans more and caused them greater confusion instead.
And watch this decision hurt more fans more and just fuck everything up. Y'all was trying, hey, y'all picked the side. Y'all picked the side. All right, SM, y'all picked the motherfucking side. Whatever comes after that, hold that. Y'all picked the side, bro. Y'all niggas really think that fandom isn't as strong as strong as one fandom is, one side of the fandom is, the other side can be stronger. Y'all y'all probably do understand. I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know.
Why in the world would you validate these people? We hear you. It's not something you want to be saying to people who are sending your artists death threats. I'm sorry, this company is literally insane. At the same time, they're making sure everyone knows this is Seunghan's decision, though. They say he consistently expressed desire to leave the group for the sake of the members and the fans.
And niggas probably forced him out
for his decision.
Y'all probably forced him out.
Departure
I'm not even gonna hold you. Nah, that's bullshit. He probably did say that, but we can't act like the nigga didn't like his hand wasn't forced. I imagine the meeting probably went something like, hey, they're sending death wreaths outside. What do you want to do? And then probably trying to sprinkle in like, oh, this could hurt, da 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 da. This may cause effect to da 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 da. Then gonna ostracize the dude, make him feel like, fuck, if I don't leave, I'm gonna mess up the group and everybody else's stuff. And like, it's a fucked up situation. It's a fucked up situation that shouldn't even be a damn situation. It shouldn't be a situation, in all honesty.
And yeah, I hate this. To make a statement and not even acknowledge the threats that he was getting is really just disgusting behavior.
Nutty as hell.
As people pointed out on Twitter, the timing of this is just crazy. Announcing his return and then 2 days later announcing his permanent departure. Surely this could have been handled better than that. So fans of the group, you know, actual fans of the group, they started this petition, which got such a big response that change.org actually acknowledged it. As of today, it actually passed 300,000 signatures, and it's basically people saying like, hey, yo, Seunghan did nothing, let him back in the group, you know.
The thing is though, like, the thing that I'm thinking about is like, yeah, we can do that, but I don't want him to start getting hate because he's back in the group, and then that like subsequently leads to the other members. Cause like, you know how when some shit happens and people express their hate, if you don't appease this savage beast of people who will send death wreaths, we probably don't know the outcome of doing that. That's why I'm saying this is a fucked up situation, because niggas can out of spite just start actually doing more than just sending death wreaths. Niggas can just like be like way more dangerous. At the end of the day, I'm just thinking like, we don't know how far people will go if, one, they don't have any type of moral compass, no control, no way to differentiate a parasocial relationship. We don't know the lengths they will go, and they're mad, and they have transportation and money and time on their hands. That's a nasty cocktail, bro.
You know, he worked really hard to get there. As they accurately say, him getting dropped is due to fans opposing him joining back, wanting RIIZE to be a 6-member group, and nothing more. Days after all this, SM Entertainment put out a separate statement, and they're basically like, yeah, guys, stop harassing our members. We're gonna do something about it. But I mean, obviously, this was too little too late. If you look at how people are reacting on Reddit, they're like 10 months late. So much of this could have been avoided if they stood by Seunghan and protected him in the first place. They should have been doing this since the first leaks
Shit
came
got me
out
hot.
before RIIZE even debuted. 2 out of 10 damage control should have done this 10 months ago. Like, honestly, you can't present yourself as for
shit
the
got me
artist.
fucking hot,
It's
bro.
literally just too late. The story is over now, and this isn't a happy ending for anybody. So Wonbin, another member of RIIZE, he had put out a statement before Seunghan was dropped permanently, and he said that the other members, Seunghan and SM Entertainment, were in talks for a long time before they decided to bring him back. So SM presenting this as like, oh guys, he just wanted to leave, we're just respecting his decision. Honestly, maybe he did want to leave, but I think it's probably more accurate to say he just wanted to do his job. Of course, nobody wants to get death threats. He shouldn't have had to have wanted to leave, if that makes sense. Things never should have been allowed to get to this point. But yeah, this isn't good for their members.
Bro.
This isn't good for Seunghan. This isn't good for their fans. This is only really good for one group of people. I really like the way this one Reddit commenter summed it up. Going back on something like this only allows for fans to become more comfortable with being obsessive and manipulative than before. I'm sick of people thinking it's okay to ruin someone's life, and the company's letting it happen over and over again. So there you have it. People are extremely upset over this.
So what's gonna happen if niggas catch Wonbin doing some normal teenage shit? Y'all gonna want RIIZE to be 5? What if 2 of these members have pictures leaked of them doing something normal? You want it to be 4? You want it to be turned into TVXQ 15 years later? Then we just have 2 members? Huh? Is this what we're doing? Is this where the slippery slope can go, or are we just keeping it at Seunghan? Or is it just like, oh, you didn't find anything, so it's calm until we do find something? Is that what we're on? Is that the type of timing we're on? Please let me know. Let me fucking know.
I think it makes perfect sense.
Let me
to be,
fucking
and
know,
like I
bro.
said, they've been working hard to try to get people aware of this. Interestingly, as I was doing my last bit of research, NBC News just dropped a whole article about it. But this is actually the first mainstream outlet I've seen.
Bro, it all started with the kiss. Just pissed me the fuck off, bro. I'm sorry. This isn't some type of like novel. This is somebody's life. What do you mean it all started with a kiss? What the fuck is this? Fucking Beauty and the Beast, nigga? This is somebody's life. This just got ruined.
So hopefully that leads to more people doing research, finding out about this. But yeah, I get it. I get why people hate this. I hate it too. Also, by the way, if you are like a K-pop fan and you really follow this, please let me know how I did with this story. What with there being such limited coverage, a lot of this was spread out over a lot of places, but I really did my best to like respect the story, get it all right. So please let me know what you thought about this, because I think it's an important story. Honestly, my opinion is, even though it shouldn't have happened, maybe there's like a weird positive in the fact that he's no longer with this group. I just really, really hope he can achieve his dream of like wanting to perform and be a performer outside of this weird box, because really nobody would deserve this anyway. But again, he was literally smoking, kissing a girl, being 19. I can't. But that's my take on the situation. Dave's take on the situation is that maybe if you stan Luna, this wouldn't have happened.
Shut up. Shut the fuck.
This is an unhinged response, but it's okay. And I'm of course excited to hear your take. I mean, this is the part of the video where a layman would ask you to subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment, but I will ask you to enroll, evaluate the video, and submit your feedback, because I'm of course running a 100% completely, totally, all the way, okay, maybe not really, somewhat unaccredited university. Probably. Just ask anybody in the student body and they'll confirm it for you. We're totally legit. And as for me, whether you'll see me in 24 hours or 24 months is honestly anyone's guess, but until then, thanks for watching. Your homework for today is to leave a nice comment somewhere on the internet.
Thank you, D'Angelo. Honestly, I'm just like, bro, niggas just ruined this man's life for something that is a mistake. That's not even an actual mistake for real. He's just being a teenager. One thing I want to know you motherfuckers, I want to know what the fuck type of skeleton y'all got in y'all closet. That's what I want to know. Because I'm just thinking this is a whole bunch of projection. It has to be a whole bunch of projection. That this is something where you draw the line at, where y'all put you put y'all foot down and start doing wild shit like this. This is where you draw the line at. And not other things. Like SA to children. This is where you draw your line at. I ain't got shit to say to you, man. Man, what the fuck? Niggas be fucking ruining people's lives in the name of getting music. Or in the name of the plot. Like, y'all can't keep doing shit like this. Y'all can't keep doing shit like this. This shit is disgusting. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, please. This is fucking disgusting, bro. Oh, fuck.